In 2010, when I was living in Sweden, I took my very first online writing course with a teacher that was living in Helsinki, Finland. And 2 years after that, in 2012, I took another online course called Modern American Literature and Poetry by the University of Pennsylvania in the States. And I was nowhere near there. I was halfway around the world. And a few months after that, I took another writing program with a teacher who was teaching his classes live from his cabin in South Dakota in the US. He was in the wilderness, in the cabin in the woods, and he was delivering his classes live from there. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I wish I could do this one day, someday. And at the time, I was an English teacher. So, and I love teaching and I love the English language and I love having the opportunity to dive into the word usage, the vocabulary, the way you structure the sentences, the way you get to express your ideas, the ways sentences flow and weave together. And I was really transmitting that passion and that love to my students. And I love my students. Like I remember all of their names and they love me too. Not least because I was treating them as adults. I was teaching secondary school and high school students, but I was treating them as my equal. I was treating them as adults who are fully conscious and responsible and aware. I was not treating them as kids. And maybe that's why they love me so much. And I was thinking to myself, like, I really love teaching, but I wish I could teach something that's not just English. Like, yes, I love the English language. Yes, I know I'm great at it. And yes, I know I'm great at helping people learn the language better. But it just felt so basic. Like, I want to teach more, but I want to go beyond the language itself. I want to go into the beauty of life, the spirit of life, the essence behind life, nature, our souls, the world, the galaxy, the universe, and beyond. And I didn't want that what I teach has to be limited and confined within helping a student pass their high school exam or college entrance exam or write a persuasive essay so that they may have a chance at receiving a scholarship into a prestigious university. And all of those were great, and I know I was doing such great work and making a huge impact on these students whose lives are changed forever. But I know there was more for me to do. I wanted to give more. I want to have more pulled out of me. I want to be used to the fullest of my potential and capacity. And I just didn't know what that whole path would take and what that would look like. Fast forward just a couple days ago, I was running the second session in my group immersion called Writing as an Erotic Practice. And this was about the 10th time that I run on a group program. So I have been doing this work for the last 6 years, almost 6 years now. And this was not like 2 days ago when I was running that session. It was not even my first time. I've been doing this for so long. But 2 days ago on that call, in that moment, I had 5 women on that group call with me who are so engaged, so enlivened by the energy of the container, who are all energy givers and sharing so open-heartedly, vulnerably, generously with each other what's coming through for them, offering reflections and insights to each other. And there was this real sense of synergy in the room, in the virtual Zoom room, in the container. And they were just like really soaking in the transmission that was coming through that I had to share around creating the golden thread for their book, creating this through line that unifies all of the fragmented pieces of their writing into a coherent and cohesive work of art that can make an impact on the audience, on the readers. And they were just absorbing it, and like light bulbs went on, like in their eyes, on their faces. Like clarity dropped in for them, like on the call itself. They got clear on the theme of the book, the title of the work, the subtitle, what it is about. Clarity just dropped in. They got clear. This is what my book is about. This is what I'm going to focus on. And like once the clarity was there, you really feel the excitement. It's like the superfluousness, the vagueness just dropped away, and then they just have a clear sense of direction of where they're going in. And oh my gosh, I love that. And in that moment, I was taken back to when I was standing in my English classroom 14 years ago, seeing light bulbs going on my students' faces, and me telling myself, I love this and I want to do more. I want to contribute more. I want to share more. And here I am. I've been doing this for years now. And like 2 days ago was when that moment really landed for me, really clicked for me. Like, yes, I'm doing this. I'm teaching this. I'm sharing like something so evolutionary and so cutting edge. Like, I haven't heard many people talk and teach and share about the kind of thing that I teach and share in my creative writing classes and workshops. It's like I'm pushing the envelope, and we are really playing at the edge of creativity. It's like we are using the English language as a tool and as the medium and as clay that we mold. But what we are really doing here is turning the formless into form. It's shaping the intangible and the invisible into shape, into form, so that it can be shared and it can make an impact on others. And to be doing this work for everyone who gets to do this work of turning the formless into form, shaping the invisible into the visible, it is such an honor. It is such a privilege. It requires enormous creative mastery, self-awareness. And I just like, oh my gosh, I get to teach this stuff and I get to see it land for people. Like I'm getting to make such a huge impact, and I get to do it in the medium that I love, which is the English language, which is words, which is writing. And like, oh my gosh, I thought about, my teacher of the writing course who was delivering his classes live from the cabin in the woods, in the wilderness. I thought about the classes that I took from the University of Pennsylvania and the first online writing course that I took from a woman who lived like across the ocean from me, the Baltic Sea. I was like, wow, I'm living it now. And the joy and the fulfillment of seeing the impact that it's making on others. Like these women in my container, they're like, yeah, I am now so clear how profound, how deep, how rich, how nuanced my work is. And then to have that be reflected to them by other women, it's profound. I feel so happy, humble that I get to do this work, and humble that others trust me to guide them on this journey. So if you have worked with me, if you have been in my classes, in my containers, thank you for trusting me and allow me to guide you. So I have so much more to come. And if you would like to keep in touch with me, if you would like to be in the vicinity for these transmissions, to drop in, stay connected with me on Substack, on Instagram, and you know where to find me. And if you have creative project, a creative dream that you know is so true and alive for you, just keep taking that first step forward, because you never know where the path may lead you.